What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mike G with Heart and Purpose. I'm going to record this video right before I go to the gym and work out. I have a system down that I'm trying to adopt that's going to slim me down to my correct body mass index, which should be between 19 and 25. Last time I checked, I was at 29, which is outside the healthy range for health body mass index. So when I lift, include a cardio session, and then 2 more cardio sessions throughout the day before I eat, and then a fast. So that's until optimal, you know, optimal body mass index. So, like, say for instance, come today, for instance, I'm going to lift upper body and a little bit of lower body, and then do cardio. A couple hours later, I'm going to do another cardio. And a couple hours after that, before I eat later on tonight, after that. So that's 3 cardio sessions and lifting at the most optimal rate. It's not even, it's about 2 hours tops. So that, and more than likely I'm going to fast with alternative eating, using best practices that I've researched. So I wouldn't recommend any of fasting or 1 meal a day or intermittent fasting or the warrior diet or any combination of that with lifting and cardio without first consulting, a physician and doing your research and best practices. But this is what I found is optimal for me as far as energy, weight loss, and health. I have a vegan diet. Nobody has to die to get on my plate. Nobody has to have their children ripped from them to give me milk or eggs. And plant-based raw foods, fruit-based infused diet with distilled water and maybe some coffee is optimal for me, for the planet, and for other sentient beings. And today is the countdown to my 120-day challenge as of September 1st. There's 4 months till the end of the year and the beginning of New Year's, of which I will devote myself to adequate health, positive thinking, meditation, rest, journaling, writing, drawing, painting, exercise, becoming the strongest version of myself, reading, studying, math, logic, science, reason, focusing inward, looking inward and outward at reality itself and what it takes to be the best version of myself, for the benefit of my friends and family and frat. So that's the beginning of the journey. And oddly enough, it's similar to the 120 as far as the days. It's a 120-day challenge, similar to Eric Thomas's getting on 120, 120%, giving 120%. And those practices from him. Shout out to Eric Thomas, Will Kaysen, Les Brown, Bobby Bluford, Charlie Adams, Taquan Thomas, JJ, various people in my life who inspire me. Jim Rohn, or Rohn, Anthony Robbins, Tony Robbins, so on and so forth. So yeah, and I'm going to chronicle it, on this channel. And by the end of this year, this channel should be more evolved with thumbnails, with words on the thumbnails, links in the description, affiliates, merchandise, so on and so forth. I try to prove 1% daily. The 1% today is just posting a video every day, 10 minutes or longer. Maybe even a few short Trent Shelton like. That's another one. Shout out to Trent Shelton. And his motivating, videos. And I think Baylor Barbie used to work with him. I'm not sure if he still does that. But, improving 1% every day. That's the 1%. That's the 1%. The 1% is the amount of improvement you need daily. So, at the end of the year, that's 120%. So there are certain things that went on this year that are just going to be a non-issue internally for me. There's things that have happened, I've allowed to happen, are happening, so on and so forth. So by the time 2019 rolls around, there are certain things that are just going to be a non-issue. They're going to be laid to rest. The negative things are going to be laid to rest, and the positive things are going to be enhanced. I know what they are, and I know who enhances them and brings them out of me, and how to do that. It's all about execution now. I didn't learn what I learned. I know who to listen to. I know who to not listen to. I know who to embrace. Know who to push away. And I'm headed in the right direction. And need to go from there. That said, shout out to my Seasiders. Spartan up. I'm going to be following up with you on that in that Facebook group. I'm going to follow up my Facebook page, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and chronicle this journey. Because it's all a journey, and it's all for the benefit of the future. Like my legacy. My son, sons, daughter, grandson, so on and so forth. So, it's a positive outcome. Oh, wait. And here's another 1%. I was told that holding the camera this way is optimal. I didn't know that. So, holding the camera that way, I call forth and release all and any assets toward my progress to manifest themselves in my life, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, nutritionally, so on and so forth, politically, economically, so on and so forth. I know that it's going to be an interesting journey that hopefully, not even hopefully, will inspire people. It will inspire me to be a better person. And go into 2019, maybe even before that, with a body of work. If you do something for 120 days, you have 120 things. If you do it just once a day, 1%. Or 3 times a day. That's 360. Which makes more sense. 360. If you deal with as far as revolutions or like cycles, things of that nature. But so drink clean water, maybe a cup of coffee a day. Fasted vegan lifestyle, and I'm looking for some way to enhance the vegan aspect of my lifestyle as far as sentient beings and enhancing their lives, so that my diet reflects that, my politics, economics reflects that, the environment, things of that nature. So by the time December 31st rolls around, there will be a better version of me, and I'm just going to post every day about it, and hopefully find somebody, not even hopefully, find somebody and people that want to join along with that process. So although it's a countdown to midnight when this begins, this is a soft rollout of heart and purpose, and the positive effects it's going to have, or it's having on me, my family, my friends, and my life, and my channels, my Facebook page, Instagram, so on and so forth. Heart and purpose.